If you wanna cook, you can cook with Brooke. Oh yeah, oh yeah. If you wanna cook, yeah, you can cook with Brooke. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanna make it right, you better cook with Brooke. Now if you wanna make it right, you better cook with Brooke. So let's cook with Brooke.
Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I am going to be making not jambalaya, but pastalaya. So what's that? It's like the rice pasta instead of the rice. That's what we're going to be doing today. So thank you for joining me. And we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? So what are we going to be using? Let me show you a little bit of what we're going to be using. See if you can see it here. I'm going to use some green onion. I'm going to use some pasta, organic pasta, some vegan ham, tomato, vegan shrimp, some mushrooms, garlic, onion, and let me put this pasta in here first. Tri-colored peppers, celery, Creole cooking. So I'm going to go ahead and put that pasta in. Let that cook. And then we're going to go ahead and get started with cooking here. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Can we can hear you good. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to start cutting all of my things. I'm going to start with this tomato. I'm going to give you a closer view. Give me one sec. Where is it? There we go. Closer view of the board right here. How are you guys doing today? Were you caught up with the TikTok being on, off, all the way, all the things back on? I wasn't really. I did purchase CapCut, and I had a project in there. So CapCut was gone. So I hope that it's back. But I don't do that much on TikTok, so it wasn't that big of a deal to me. But I did see someone talk about that it's concerning that we can have bipartisan support for something like shutting down the social media app, but all the other things that we're worrying about in the world can't come together. So that's annoying. But supposedly our leader that's coming in tomorrow is going to bring it back. So whatevs. I'm over here. I'm on YouTube. That's where I'm going to be at. I'm not going to be doing much on any of the other platforms in terms of recipes and things. You might see some like entertainment, but like really getting into the recipes and the way that I have been teaching and all that, I'm only going to do that on YouTube. So if you're looking for that kind of thing, this is where you'll find me. If you just want to see really yummy pictures of food and me enjoying it, you can see that on Meta. TikTok, I just haven't really done that much. I used to go live on TikTok, but I haven't in a while. All right, so I have some jalapenos. I have some tomatoes. I have a couple small onions. Okay. If you have questions, let me know. Is it snowing where you are? I think we're going to buy. I won't get it this time. Last time we got a pretty good amount, but I don't think we're getting any this time. But it's supposed to be bad. So this is definitely the season to have those nice hearty one pot meals when it's so cold, because even if we're not getting snow, it is cold. And I don't like that. Just gonna chop these up. Just doing the choppity chop. Normally I would put this in a food hand chopper, but I just decided to chop it by hand today. As you can see, no rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of chopping it down. All right, so I got my onion, I got some tomato. Now we need some pepper. Some mini peppers. Keep an eye on that pasta. And I have to take the inside out. And you know, these New Orleans dishes usually call for like the Holy Trinity, which is peppers, onions, and celery. I'm not putting celery in this. I am going to put garlic. Are you guys cooking dinner tonight? Did you look at my recipe yet for red beans and rice? I just put that up a couple days ago. It's a nice one pot meal. Super inexpensive. Have to soak the beans ahead of time. Well, I made that during the week, last week, and we ate that up so fast. All right, so we got our peppers, our tomatoes. Now we just need some garlic. Getting kind of a little bit of feedback. It's from this camera right here. Move it back a little bit. You guys hear that feedback? Or is it just me? Oh my God, it's so bad. I usually use a lot of garlic. Any questions about anything? Lots of garlic. Okay. So as you can see, I'm going to take my pasta out. I don't know where my strainer is. Turn that off. Okay. Got our pasta off. We'll keep our pan on. I'm gonna smash down some garlic and then we'll start cooking it. Take you over to the, oh, I still have to cut my vegan ham. Okay. So this is Worthington vegan ham. It's a soy-based product. If you want me to show you the ingredients, just put it in the chat and I'll go ahead and get them. If not, I won't. I'll cut it in little pieces. All right, so I'm gonna start browning that up. Hold on, I lost my stream. All right, let me get it back. HA. Okay, there we go. All right. Studio. And
What is pastalaya? Pastalaya. Let me turn this first.
okay. Pastalaya is like jambalaya, but it's pasta. So let's see if that's, let me see. I'm gonna get y'all a decent spot so you can see what's going on. I think this is better. Yeah, okay. So instead of me putting the rice in there, like what happens with jambalaya, I'm just gonna do the pasta instead. So same ingredients as jambalaya, just rice. I mean, just pasta instead. So let's start putting some of these goodies in here. So I'm going to start with the vegan ham. All right, put more vegan ham in. And I'm going to start putting in everything else, the peppers, the onion, the tomato, the jalapeno, and lastly the garlic. Let that saute. First I put in olive oil, now I'm putting in grapeseed oil. Just let that saute. Great for a snowy day in New Jersey. Yeah, I'm in New Jersey too, but we had our snow the last time. I don't think we're getting snow this time. I think it's just going to snow up in the North Jersey. I don't think we're going to get it this time, which I'm really glad. But it is super cold. It is too cold. And I do not like it. Now I had some Enoki mushrooms. I'm just going to throw those in because, you know, extra mushroom flavor. Cut my hand. That's just some Enoki mushroom. You could add in any kind of mushroom you want here or none at all. And then we're also going to add in some vegan shrimp. So just keep letting that saute. Now I have some Jambalaya seasoning that I got from New Orleans. I'm going to use that. I mean, it has a little bit of thickener in it, so that's part of what makes it. And I'm going to use some no salt Tonys. And I'm going to taste it before I put in Slap Your Mama because it's a little spicy. And I did put jalapeno in it already, so. I'm going to put some diced tomatoes in here. My little thing is so old and it doesn't work anymore. And I bought this one. I don't know how it works. Let me see. I'll figure out where my can opener is. Because this poor little guy right here, he's 20-something years old. And it does not want to work anymore. Oh, Lord. Where is my can opener? Just regular diced tomatoes. And I'm going to just put a little bit of water in there with some mushroom seasoning. So we have fresh tomatoes, canned tomatoes, vegan ham, vegan shrimp, mushrooms, peppers, sweet and hot, onion, garlic. Okay. Put a lid on it. Turn it up. Okay, let's see. How long have you been vegan? I have been plant dominant, meaning I've been vegetarian or pescatarian or hold on, let me get a drink. Vegetarian, pescatarian, raw vegan since 92. Oh, I did not mean, this is a V8. I didn't mean to get, that's my husband's. Oh, let's see. Where do you buy the vegan meats from? Okay, so I live close to Atlanta. Okay, well, let me, hold on. I'm sorry, I made a mistake and poured this. Can I give that to you?
Yes.
Okay, I meant to pour myself a sparkling water. Okay, so I lived in Atlanta for 30 years, so I can tell you all the places to shop in Atlanta, okay? In Atlanta, let me move my camera. Hold on. Sorry. In Atlanta, if you want to get the vegan meat, let me show it to you, the ham. It comes in a huge roll. I think we used maybe a quarter of it today. And the ingredients say wheat gluten, non-GMO soy protein, palm oil, dextrose, natural flavors, hydrolyzed plant protein, brown sugar, salt, sunflower oil, smoke, and rice flour. So those are the ingredients that are in this, okay? It's mostly wheat gluten, but it's some soy in it. If you go to the Adventist bookstore, there is one Adventist bookstore on Hamilton Homes, which is on the west side of Atlanta. Adventist bookstore on the west side of Atlanta, you'll find it. And also there's one on Memorial Drive that you'll find it. If you want to find a specialty mushroom, you can go to farmers markets, like Asian markets. I used to go to one that was on, I think, in Mapleton. And they had lots of lion's manes, all different kind of mushrooms and things like that. Let's see what you say here. You left Atlanta for New Jersey. My sister is opposite. She left New Jersey for Atlanta. New Jersey. Well, I originally left New Jersey for Atlanta, right? But that was in the 90s. But my mother's still here. So I decided to come back because she's older. And I just felt like it was the smart thing to do. So that's why I came back to New Jersey after 30 years of being gone. So I've been back about a year now. And I can't say it's without its challenges. But overall, I think it's the best choice. All right. So that is still cooking down. And we're going to have to put some cream in it and maybe some marinara. Okay, let's see. So did I answer your question about where to find things in Atlanta? Where do you buy your meats? Okay, close to Atlanta, yeah. So mostly the Adventist bookstores. If you want that kind of meat that I just used. They also have the vegan shrimp. So in New Jersey, it was hard for me to find, but my brother lives in DC. So when he came up, one of the holidays, I asked him to bring me vegan shrimp and some of those rolls of meat. So he brought me, they have a vegan smoked turkey, have the vegan salami, they have a vegan ham. So he brought me the ham and the salami because he couldn't find a turkey. So I use that for sandwiches. And I also use it in dishes like what I'm doing today. So let's look at our, thought we were on camera. Do you cater? It depends. I could. It's not that I can't. But it would depend on what is it for, and you can. All right, hold on. You can contact me offline about that if that's something you want. Let's see. Let's open this. Okay. Turn that off. All right. So let's see. My mother called me and kind of knocked us off. I didn't answer it, but she knocked us off because on my phone view. Yes, it's hard to find everything here. Yeah. Well, for the vegan shrimp, I guess you're in North Jersey because you're talking about the snow. But for the vegan shrimp, I had to go all the way to Philly. And so that's where I tend to get it, in Philadelphia, Washington, 12th and Washington at an Asian market there, because I looked everywhere and I could not find the vegan shrimp. And I certainly could not find this Worthington's food either. It must be somewhere, but I haven't been able to find it. It's like, to me, it's not in Philly. It's kind of hard to believe that it's not in Philly, but That's what I think. Okay, so letting that cook down. And I'm going to have to mix some cashew cream. Now, if you guys had your own cream, you know, heavy cream, they sell it in a refrigerated section. You could make it yourself, but I'm making cashew cream. I don't know, all of a sudden I'm just I got kind of hot and overheated in here. Oh, I can open the window. Get myself some air. Whew, got a little hot in here. I don't know why. All right. Where is the store? And there's a store near. Yeah, my daughters live in New York, and I went up there to visit. Wegmans had a lot of stuff. I was shocked. They live in New York City, and I went to Wegmans, and I literally bought a cooler and filled it up with stuff so that I would have it, and brought it back to South Jersey because I just had not been able to find anything. And you know, it's probably around. I just don't know where it is. Y'all have to let me know. And you know, I have a giant group on Facebook. So when I first moved back to South Jersey, I asked my group, like, where do y'all find X, Y, and Z? And I think someone was the one who told me about I found the 12th and Washington place on my own. It was purely by being spirit led. I was driving. My mother had told me a place, but it turned out to be Love's Deli. So they don't sell it. You know, they sell sandwiches or something, which is a vegan place. And I don't know, something just told me go around here, or it looks like it would be close by. And we parked and we walked and we found it. It was kind of incredible. But so that's how I found it, because I had been looking for vegan shrimp for a long time. So, you know, it's kind of hard. I'm going to use, so I soaked cashews, and I'm going to use 4 raw garlics. I just covered the cashews with water. Now I'm just going to put it on my sauces button. Yeah. Yeah, Love's has a one in the Reading Terminal, but they have one around 11th, sort of like in South Philly. So somebody had told my mother I could go there to get the vegan shrimp, and so I went up. You know, I drove up there, and it wasn't there. I was like, "Oh no, this is a Love's Deli," but close by 12th and Washington, I found it. Okay, so that is a perfect cashew cream, and it's gonna go inside. And can you guys see it? Yeah, okay, so you can see my jambalaya sauce is coming together quite nicely. Let me get a okay, man down. I'm gonna use a little bit of a metal spoon. See, that's coming together nice. I think it's about time to put the pasta in. And I cook my pasta first. You could cook it in there raw with more liquid if you want, but I just decided to just cook mine ahead of time and toss it in. Just going to toss that pasta in with the flavor. I'm going to have to check the flavor too. All right, that looks good. All right, let me put the cream in. So I got that tomato, that cream. Put you in there so you can see it. Well, that is what it looks like. Now we're gonna taste it. I might add a little marinara to it if I feel like it needs it. It does have tomato in it, but it might need a little sauce. Let me taste it. See it? Let's see. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. That tastes amazing. It doesn't need anything else. It's ready, ready, ready. And this is called Pastalaya. So instead of using rice and making jambalaya, we use pasta. You see it? Okay. I am going to just put a lid on it and put it on very low while I chop up some green onions to go on top. Then it's time to eat. And we're done. Whew. Let's see. 45 minutes. Ooh, that's good time. Yeah, that's a quick meal, Tanya. 45 minutes. Whole thing done. And I don't think I did anything ahead of time, right? I did it all on the screen. And, one time I had somebody to say, like, why you need to have this stuff prepped ahead of time. And I was like, well, I'm just turning on my camera to cook, so you can cook with me at my regular dinner. But one of my followers said, which I thought she made a really good point, is that it's good to cook in real time because then that way people will know how long it's really going to take them. And I was like, well, yeah, I hadn't thought about that. That is good. So, you know, of course, I have lots of edited videos that are 4 minutes, 8 minutes that you can see on my channels. But sometimes doing a live stream just shows you how long it will take you, what kind of investment is needed to make this meal. And that's important to know, especially when you're doing vegan cooking, because sometimes it could be a little layered. Let's not, you know, pretend that that's not the case. Sometimes it could be very, very layered. So I'm just going to take these green onions and I'm going to chop them up. And we're going to, you know, put that on top. I saw this lady on the internet. She took a big bunch of green onions and she chopped them up, right? She chopped the stems separately and she chopped the green and the, you know, when I say the stems, I mean the part that you normally throw out. She chopped that and she chopped all her greens and she put them in a big container and put them in the freezer. And then when she went to go grab the pieces out of the freezer, they were crunchy and grabbable. And I was like, oh my God, I love that idea. She was Asian. So of course they use a lot more green onions than me, but I was like, wow, that is a great idea. Just to have them already. Cause you know, when you buy green onions, tell me, is it just me? Like, I don't get through all of them. Like before they go bad, like they always trying to go bad on me. Is it just me? So I love that idea. When I saw that, I was like, girl, that's what I need to do. Anyway, let's see. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the green onion on and we're done. This meal is ready, and then it's even better when I put the lid on it and it's getting a little bubbly in here. Really melding together. Ooh, that looks really good. And it was 45 minutes. So weekend or weeknight meal. And my green onion, and we're done. Whoop. Okay. And I have a little parsley. I think I'll put that. Oh, I didn't put onion powder and garlic powder in there, but actually it didn't need it this time because I did use an all-in-one Jambalaya seasoning, so I guess that's why. There we go, a little parsley flakes. We're good. All right. Thank you for joining me. And we are going to go ahead and put the music on because we are done. We're going to stick a fork in it.
If you wanna cook,
if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Look around for the red beans and rice. Maybe you want that. I also made eggplant piro. Really, really good.
you can cook with Brooke.
If you like Creole recipes.
If you wanna make it right, you better cook with.
Just look under videos on my page.
Now if you wanna make it right, you better cook with Brooke. So let's cook with Brooke.
Okay, I'll see you guys later.